Hi everyone, welcome back to Unlimited Potential. I'm Michelle Wright.
And I'm Chrissy Capel.
We thought we would offer you a bonus reading this week, and Chrissy is going to do a Moonology reading.
Yes, we're going to do a Moonology reading. We're going to pull some cards for this month's new moon cycle. The new moon was on September 17th, I believe, and it was the new moon in Virgo. Okay. And this, I just pulled the card out just so that you can see how pretty these cards are. These cards are very
Yeah, this is Yasmin's, Boland's deck.
Yes.
She's a great lady.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
And this card just says that it's time to give rather than to take, which is, you know.
It resonates really, really strong with the other readings that we've done in the last couple weeks.
So, so without further ado, I'm going to shuffle this great deck, and I'm going to let 3 jump out. And we're just going to give you a... Oops.
That's too many.
That's one too many. That's half the deck there. And just give you a little guidance on how you may want to
work in this new moon cycle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, you know, this moon itself, it's urging us to find balance from within. You know, put aside the feelings of your mundane life and
There's
that
two
was
right,
quick.
There's two right there.
And kind of find balance in that, you know. Don't second guess yourself. I'm picking up on too much else. And kind of move forward in a new chapter.
Yeah, but that's what the new moon signifies.
Yeah.
Signifies is something new. Is, you know, the cycle's beginning again.
Aside that infinite, the 8s, we've been seeing so many 8s in our numerology readings lately. Both the readings that we are looking at for ourselves personally, and then the readings that we've been doing for all of you. And it really is that infinite, like what you put out will come back. The cycle of change is infinite. So, you know, how to add yourself into that. How many cards are you gonna?
I'm gonna pull 3. I mean,
Okay.
you like 3.
Yeah, yeah.
You do. Whoops. That was the one that already fell out. Okay.
Not a jumper, but definitely made its way to the floor.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Still waiting for the 3rd one.
Oh, and that one's the full moon in Virgo too. I didn't see that. Well, this is kind of the first card, you know, but yeah, let's come on. Come on, moon, bring us another one.
Bring us another one. That's one more. I might
Just
take this
one little more.
I'm gonna take that one.
Okay.
It's kind of like sticking out anyway.
Okay.
I did want it to jump.
Okay, very cool. So we have the new moon in Virgo, which Chrissy already showed you. It's a time to give rather than to receive. Your first card
is the full moon in Aries, which is a fiery climax approaches. This is a pretty card.
Yeah. And Aries is really pretty.
Aries is a fire sign, I believe, right?
I'm second guessing myself. I'm just gonna say yes.
I think it is. I'm pretty
How
sure.
about
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a fire sign
Okay.
as itself.
So we do have the guidebook out, just in case we want to look a little deeper into some of the meanings, and I'll track that if you want to continue.
Yeah. So then the second one that came out is the full moon in Virgo, and what a powerful message this is.
Yeah.
You are enough.
You know, I feel like that's kind of the overall energy for the reading.
Yep.
You know, it's a time to give rather than to receive constantly, but know that no matter how big or small, whatever you give is enough.
Absolutely.
It's unfortunately a time where we are all having to wear masks sometimes outside in public, but I always firmly believe in even just the simplest gestures make such a big impact on somebody's life.
Absolutely.
Just smiling at somebody on the street.
Yeah, absolutely.
And go ahead and do that behind your mask.
Yeah, who cares?
You know, who cares?
You can see it in your eyes anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I prefer to do that.
Absolutely, I think so too.
All right, and the last card that came out is the blue moon. And that
Taurus.
says, believe in the impossible. So I think
you should go and watch our numerology reading for the last 2 weeks. Because these messages are just coming through so strong and so consistent. This is not set, you know, we're shuffling and pulling and
they're jumping out at us.
yeah.
So while you look them up in the guidebook,
Yeah,
I'm gonna give my overall impression of what's coming out here. So I think for this new moon cycle, a great way to look at it as, you know, every new moon cycle is, like we said, a new cycle, a new beginning. So understand that, you know, to start again is sometimes a very hard thing for many to do.
And scary sometimes for, yeah.
So if you know your worth and know that you're enough, it will make it a little easier. Okay? And don't doubt yourself in this cycle. Believe in the impossible. Believe that anything can happen. And what may happen might light you on fire.
And you know, the universe has got you. Everything that we have been feeling and seeing and hearing, and everything that's coming through in the readings is like very encouraging. That now is the time. You know, do something that you believe in, something that you love, something that raises your vibration.
Absolutely.
And you know that the universe has got your back.
Of course it does. It always does.
It really does.
You know, and we sometimes forget that. We sometimes lose face of that, you know, it all happens for a reason. And, you know, that the universe will catch you, you know, whatever you believe in.
Yeah.
Whether it's God, spirit, universe, whatever you
Your
call
higher
it.
self. Yeah, whatever you want to call it,
Whatever
or
you
how
call
you refer
it,
to
they
it.
have you. And, you know, so just believe in the impossible and know that you're good enough. I mean,
just go for it. Just go for it.
Fiery.
All right. So you want to hear more?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
So I like what you picked up on, because I'm feeling the same type of way. But our guidebook from Yasmin, Boland, it also speaks to
Is this one?
being assertive is good. Just don't, you know, ride rough side over anymore. You know, like if you're in a tense situation, meditate and find your way peacefully out of it. Don't be a baby. You need to have more fun.
That's what it really says.
It really says it. Don't be a baby! Exclamation point.
Don't be a
Sorry,
baby.
but this could actually be an issue. You need to have more fun. You know, and be in attune with the moon. It's nice to be kind to others, to smile and be polite as you navigate to where you actually want to be. This is a teaching moon, as it says. You know, it says on the upside there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers can be likely to flare at this time with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. So again, we've been seeing a lot of, you know, leading with love and kindness, you know, honoring Mother Earth and your environment. So kind of take that into consideration a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that you don't, you know, jump too far, too hard, too harshly.
Too fiery now.
Don't do too fiery now. Okay. Full moon in Virgo,
Full
Chris?
moon of Virgo.
Great. So our full moon in Virgo says to find balance between the cosmic and the mundane parts of your daily life. It says additional meanings are that you could be worrying too much, and if you are worrying too much, you're going to attract more things to worry about, right? It speaks, I'm paraphrasing, but that's exactly what it says here too. And then it cites, like, you know, have you been overcritical? An apology just might be in order. So if you got too fiery in a situation, or you made a harsh decision or a rash judgment without thinking first, you know, you might need to apologize. Stop second guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. There it is again.
Yes, it is. Lead by example.
Lead by example. Small acts of kindness. Just do it. Just be nice. Okay, the full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life and your home and your office. It's also a time to sort out things in your life that are no longer serving you. Be clear about your energies. You know, try salt baths, meditation, kind of going within and thinking things on a deeper level, making, you know,
Absolutely.
time to be quiet, to find the appropriate decision for you, not what is right for someone else, and not rushing to it, you know, harshly and making a rash decision too fast, right? It says, you know, even take time to meditate, get grounded, or walk barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that now is a good time to start living a healthier life. So we talked about environment in the last numerology reading too for the week, and we'll try and link that video below so that you guys can go backwards and look and see how they connect. But take a look at the last 2 weeks of numerology readings, because they really are all kind of continuing to circle back to the same messages. So maybe some of us are not picking up on that.
Right.
Let's see. What do we have here? Blue moon. Yeah, the blue moon.
Blue moon.
As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, they hardly ever happen. But drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance at something. It's a very, very positive sign that what you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe could actually come to you. So this is a surprise. You know, this is saying like, we got you. Yeah, you know, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. It can absolutely happen for you. So, you know, your attunement and your affirmation for this is, I'm lucky. You know, give it a good exclamation point too. There's a couple in here.
And
so,
believe. I mean, just
absolutely.
Believe that your heart's desire will come to you.
It says, be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. And sometimes that's just believing in yourself in its simplest form, right?
Because you are enough.
Yeah. So don't miss a chance, because it might not come back around too soon. What happened may only happen once. Person that you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. This situation is unlikely to repeat. So if you're questioning a relationship or a job offer, or whether a new project could actually make a difference in your community, in your family, in your life, stop, because this is the time. This is the time. So just get out and do it.
Yeah.
So your teaching moment in this is that there's usually 3 full moons between each equinox and solstice, and vice versa. Sometimes, though, we get 4 full moons in a single season. When that happens, the third of which is often called a blue moon. And these days, it's popular to use the blue moon for the second full moon in any calendar. Let's see if it gives you any more look at it. No, it says just, you know, believe. If you can do it, you can achieve it. I am lucky could be your affirmation for this. And again, it just continues to speak to how this is a rare opportunity that could be before you right now. But here we go again. Surrender, because the universe has got your back. You just go with it. Because only good can come.
Right. And like, you know, again, I'm drawn to tell you that, you know, with a new moon, some things are hidden.
Yes.
Right. So some things may be hidden with this new moon cycle, but if you approach it with a clear head.
Yeah. And this is like I just get a warning card from that.
Yeah.
Not
negative.
Not harsh.
Not
just
harsh.
like, hey, do it, but do it well. Like, you know, make the decision taking the time.
Again, you can go back to our numerology reading.
Yeah.
Our first card that we pulled was an action card.
Absolutely.
So I get this with this. You know, it's a fiery climax approaches, which means that maybe you're ready to take action because, you know, you sat back for a little bit and you're hidden, but now you're ready to come forward.
Yeah.
And when you do so, know that you're good enough and
believe in the outcome. Well, just believe in the outcome now, because it's meant to happen.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
That was fun.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Did you want to pull anything else? You want to give them an affirmation from the Hay House deck?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it. This nice little one here. Louise Hay, her heartfelt thoughts. I love these. So these are double-sided cards. They're really, really sweet. This is one side, and then they have a second side to all of them. My hands are fooling me today. You can go with it. So we'll give you one more, and again, you know, if any of the reading has resonated for you, please,
Sorry, Coop.
that really come flying out.
You might get 2.
I don't know if you got to see that on camera.
But Coop did.
Yeah. So if you feel like any of this is resonating for you, please take some of it as you wish. leave the rest behind for someone else. Because these messages are coming through really, really strong. September is very congruent. Like,
Okay.
you know,
3 cards.
3 cards came out.
Okay, so I'm going to do this before we read them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
And the colors almost match when you look at it. Look, that's like a yellowy green. Okay, so she put it back in the same sequence. We have the full moon in Aries.
Okay.
And then let's talk about that first one.
Okay. It says, I allow others to be themselves.
The back of that card says, I love others by allowing them to be who they are. By learning to accept myself, I am also learning how to accept others.
Wow.
Pretty powerful stuff.
So the full moon in Virgo,
You are good enough.
okay, it says, all my relationships are enveloped in a circle of love. Oh.
Have a wonderful, harmonious relationship with everyone where there is mutual respect and caring on both sides. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
And
that's your relationship with yourself too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
don't forget that when we talk about
Yeah.
relationships, it's not necessarily a relationship with someone else. It could also resonate as a relationship with yourself.
Mhm.
Okay.
So the last was that blue moon. You know, it's that, you know, I'm so lucky, believe in the impossible. Go ahead, show them. Because they might not believe us.
I deserve joy.
There it is. I deserve to be prosperous. I deserve love. I deserve joy. So we were hoping for one card. We just got another really, really strong
Confirmation, really.
confirmation of
Absolutely.
everything that, you know, we shared with you guys thus far.
It's pretty cool.
It's very powerful, but it's so positive in the same respect.
Yep.
All right. So I think the only thing left I keep getting like to say, keep pushing me to say is raise your vibration, which is what we talked about in the last one.
Yes.
And the previous reading, it seems to be ongoing in
Yes.
September. You know, raise your vibration because what you put out into the universe is going to come back to you.
All right. That could also be too because of the change of the season with fall coming up this week.
Yeah.
I know for me specifically, when the changes of the season occur, my energy level drops a little bit, and then I have to physically, consciously raise my vibration. You know, by making sure I get enough sleep, making sure I exercise, making sure I eat a little better, because you know your body goes through a change just like the seasons do.
Absolutely.
When
Absolutely.
they come around.
And you know, it's not a bad time to pamper yourself either. Just as we prep going into one season, prep coming into fall.
Absolutely.
You know? All right, guys, thanks again for joining us. We hope that you enjoyed this reading, a little bit different, but we do have a lot of content ready for you. We're going to release it a little bit at a time, but we will continue to do the numerology readings week after week.
Yeah.
And then we'll add in some other readings. We're going to talk to you about how to use healing gemstones and crystals in your life, how to use purification methods and clearing your spaces and, you know, clearing the ions and stuff in your homes. That's coming up real soon. And what else did we have on deck?
We had one on different essential oils and how they go
Oh,
with
yeah,
it.
we're just full of good ideas.
We are.
So stay tuned. We hope you had fun. Please share this with somebody else and subscribe if you haven't yet.
Yes.
And go ahead and click that bell because we want you to be notified every time that we do release a new numerology reading because it is good for the whole week, but it's a great way to kind of kick off your week.
Absolutely.
So we're hoping that you're catching it in the beginning. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and look in the description box because all of our contact information is there. So please don't feel bad to reach out and ask questions because we're here to answer them for you.
Absolutely.
And until next time, we hope that you have a really great week. Take care.
And a great start to fall.
Yeah. Go September.
Woohoo!